practicing in Karnataka in general. So, like all the other SBEBA classes, this one also has been exceptional. It's not just the big explanations, when you ask some doubts and he says, like yesterday, it was very striking, the difference between Dhyana with the Prana and Prana with the Dhyana. Just very simple thing, a tippany like that, a gem, and changes your entire life. And right now, like for 1.5 years, you study Nidana, and today he presents Savarnam in one page. And you understand it, okay, this is Savarnam. Now we can do something with it. So like every other SBEBA class, this has also been very transformative. But there's one more thing. I am very biased in favor of these two people. I am not just here as a student, I am also here as a patient. I think they shared my case the last time. I came down with uveitis. That was horrible. Horrible in the sense that I don't know, the pain scale, when I consulted with ma'am, she asked me from 1 to 10, how much pain do you have? I said 11. Because I was literally staying awake in the entire night, tying a band cloth around my head, holding my head, crying out aloud. It all started very suddenly, and even though I come to SBEBA, I'm very ashamed to say this. My family, they dragged me to an ophthalmologist. It's your eye, you should not take any risk and everything. They started steroid drops. Each time they instill steroids, you go to the next doctor. The only change that the best doctors all over Kerala, really, I think I spent around 10 to 15,000 just going around in different places. They all put steroids. All they could do was change the duration of the time. You do it every 2 hours, you do it every half an hour, you do it every 4 hours. This was all. Then my wife also attended one of the classes with me. She said, why don't you call Raviana? I called her. The first thing she said is, what have you done? Stop all the steroids immediately. And that much confidence. And I don't know what to say really, because it's very moving each time I think about it. I told my parents, I told my family that no other treatments will do, I'm going to go to it. And then we came over here. And when in the class they say that you can give, like they were giving 1/4 of tablets, newcomers, you will be like thinking, is this a dose at all? 1/4 of a tablet, 1/6 of a tablet. In the morning, we came to Talisheri at night. I was to consult with Premier Doctor in the morning. In the morning I got up, I couldn't see the lettering on my wedding ring. And I was crying, because my left eye was totally 90% black. Here I couldn't see my hand. Here I could see the outline of my wedding ring. I couldn't read it. And I was telling my wife, I don't know what's wrong with my eyes. And then I went to her. And it's a picture, I don't know, in the moral sciences classes, when we were small in the CBSE, they have this thing, I give you a talisman, and Mahatma Gandhi's words. When you come upon a guy, when you're going to do something, bring the face of the poorest person that you know in front of you, and then think what, if you're going to do, how is that going to affect that person. In my mind, when I'm treating a patient or when I'm sitting for consultation, I have many images. One of the most prominent one of those images is Ramya doctors. Because when I see that, both of them actually, they were so courteous, beyond all this intellectual thing, which again, it's on another level. They have worked like sadhus and rishis and munis for 12 years continuously. They have developed this thing and they've got this. But beyond that, as humans, when I went there, my parents were blown away. My father came with me. He was like, how can they be so simple? And how can they be so very down to earth? She made the Amrita Sharanam for me. Again, I'm telling you, this has got nothing to do with the treatment thing, but just to tell you about the nature of the people who are teaching you all of this. Right? And she made me cunning and Amrita Sharanam. And then she sat down in the consultation room. So this is the picture I have of her. There's Ramya ma'am. There are 2 rows of medicine to her side. And there is this confidence stemming out from Ayurveda which she has practiced. She says, okay, this is it. And there's also this, how do you say, this is, it's not arrogance or something. She said, you sit there, you pray to Lord Krishna. And this is again one of the things that always sticks to my head. They always have, they do their part, and their part is more than what any other person can do. And they also admit that there's a pot for God. So they said that you sit there, you chant, the pain will come down. And then she takes the Shatdharma tab, she breaks it into two. I think she's going to give me the half tablet. Then she takes the half tablet and she does something and she says, take this. And because I was in the class and everything, I'm saying, what is this? It's barely noticeable. And she says, give me a hand. And there are just a few granules there. She says, take it. Within 15 minutes, your symptoms will start coming in. And my father was there, and he was like, because everyone has been given steroids. Some people, and the Ayurvedic people that you see, they say that you have to come down, you have to get admitted in IP, 7 days of Dhara and whatnot. And 2 or 3 pinches. And she says, take it, take the medicines, and then they have to go to the college. So she said, lock up after you, wait for 15 minutes, and they left. And it was that, they were that confident in that treatment, and she was WhatsApp messaging me from time to time. After 15 minutes, my eyes started to clear. After 30 minutes, I could read my wife's name on my wedding ring. I mean, it's the sort of thing that doesn't happen every day. And just when I started to read this, I started to cry. I was like, oh my God, it's coming back. For 1 month, excruciating pain. And after that, this. And then we came by car. I made my cousin drive my car from there to here, just to consult with her. We went back from here to there. So by the time we reached our place, my eyesight was at 90% off in the morning. In the evening, it was just 10% off. I had regained nearly 90% of my eyesight. The pain was less, there was no exudation, and just those medicines. Right now, I'm like this. And I don't know if I could. They changed not just the perception of Ayurveda through all these classes, the sort of confidence that they exhibit. In one of Ramya Doctor's books, the first book that she has written, she says that the answer is not there in newfangled approaches or new proprietary medicines. It's there in those textbooks that are sitting in your bookshelves, dusty things. You have to take up those classics again, you have to read through them. And they do that, they come up with such things. And just for fertility, like yesterday, she's so forthright. She said that we have not treated that many cases of fertility. It's whatever, a 2-digit number. So normally, when do people get acknowledged as experts in fertility? When they have gone to 500 cases or 600 cases. And then it's a statistical thing. We have been doing this thing for so long, so this may work. This worked in that patient, so this will work in this patient. Here, they lay down the foundation, they say this will work, and then they test out that theory, they refine that theory, they make it a better theory, and it just works. It works with everyone. So, the amount of science that is being propagated here at SBEBA, thanks to these 2 people, it's immense, and I don't think I have words enough to thank both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.